What's up, my lovely nerds? Welcome back to the casting of Frank Stone. Robert, Sam's son, just left the murder cart to go get Sam because this is a whole murder investigation and they have found so much stuff. Let's get back into it. Can I put my fingerprints on more stuff? Okay, that wasn't anything. Oh, well, we're just leaving now, I guess.
We gotta go. Maybe we should wait outside until Robert comes back.
I think he'd be a little apprehensive because that's his girlfriend.
You think moving that's such a good idea?
No way I'm not getting a shot of this thing.
Yeah, but it's like evidence.
Nobody can prove we knew that before we got the shot. Plausible deniability, man.
I don't think that's what that means.
Well, I won't tell if you don't.
I think you're missing the point.
This is the point.
You've been like obsessed with making this movie all about Frank Stone ever since you heard about him.
So?
So it doesn't feel like it's our movie anymore. It feels like it's your movie.
We're making this movie together.
Doesn't feel like we're doing much together at all lately. Not just the two of us.
Hi, May.
Every time I turn around, there you are with Robert. Can't seem to get a second alone with you.
Are you jealous?
We're alone now.
Yeah. And all I can think about is you and Robert.
Brother, he just
you
joined the
asked
crew.
Linda to work on the movie with us.
We needed help. And she's my friend. I wanted you guys to get to know each other.
Well, sometimes it feels like I'm being ganged up on.
That's not true. We're not ganging up on you.
It's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's not true.
You don't get to tell me how I feel, man.
Yeah, Jaime.
Let's... I started going out with you because you were really fun, and making this movie was really fun. But this isn't very fun anymore.
Are we about to break up?
What are you saying?
I'm saying if we're not having fun anymore, maybe we shouldn't be in a relationship anymore.
Yo. That's crazy. Where's Linda? Where's Linda and Bonnie? Are they outside? How are they outside for this long? Like, for real? I think he'd be hopeful. Like, come on, I just want it to work.
Chris, I know it's been a little rough lately. I'm sorry if I've been a little anxious and stuff. I want our relationship to work, you know? I know it can work.
Yeah, let's go. Oh.
So, should we wait outside?
You go. I'll be right there, promise.
Please don't make me jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
Y'all are a couple of dorks. Oh, what? What's happening?
Huh?
What?
I don't know. Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh God. This does not look good. I mean, it looks great, but not good for them. Oh no.
What is it? What do you see?
Jaime, what are you doing just standing there? It's an apparition. Help her.
I'm coming!
Oh. Oh. Oh no, Jaime. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh no. I feel terrible. Beyond the gate. How are you just gonna jump back into the present?
Nothing. Not that I can see. Telling you, this door's a waste of time.
Whatever's back there, it's important enough that she's put it behind this thing. I think the only way in is to solve it. There's an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
Okay, let's say we all go hunting around this place for the missing cylinder tumbler thing. Even if we manage to find it, how do we solve the rest of it?
Maybe there's something else in the atrium that's like a clue.
Why would anyone put a clue for their massively complicated lock right out in the open? Practically right in front of it.
Just a guess, but why not try this?
Good guess.
Well, I wasn't actually expecting that to work.
Almost like you knew.
It would have been so funny if he got his hand cut off. Just for making a dumb decision like that. You don't know what that thing could have done to your hand, my guy. Ugh. Ooh. The Legion. The friendship bound in blood. Ugh. Why is that just on the floor? Movie review. Murder Mill. Reviewed at the second Fiendish Desires Fan Festival by your correspondent, Rabid Hound. At first glance, the only real issue with Murder Mill is its unskillful composition. The cinematic equivalent of your sister's kids putting on a play for the family before Thanksgiving dinner, the film sadly begins to dissolve into a vehicle for the filmmakers to not scare us, the audience, but instead show us how many other better horror films they've seen. The thing is, these aspects are not unusual in the genre and have more or less become par for the course on the festival circuits. What was unusual, however, was the oddly unsettling feeling that blanketed the 10 p.m. audience from the first frame, and I honestly cannot explain why. The overall sense of dread that evening was palpable and unlike anything I had experienced before or am keen to experience again. The screening was mercifully cut short, though, as two festival goers began to assault nearby audience members before turning on one another, turning what was a below average movie going experience into absolute pandemonium. This reviewer could not get out of that theater fast enough. I'm not sure if this is a trick or gimmick of some kind on the part of the filmmakers, and I'm not sure how that would even happen. But I'd have to imagine anyone with the mind to do something so devious would make a much better film than this. Hmm. Murder Mill exerts a violent effect on those who watch it. Ooh, what's this? A key! Sick.
You know what they say about keys. Gotta be a lock nearby. No one says that, Maddie. That's a lot of dollar for an old movie.
Jesus. That is a lot of dollar. Augustine has paid large sums for other 8mm films apart from Linda. Well, there's no door up here. Um, hello? Excuse me. Aha. I was thinking it went to like a normal door.
Something's missing.
Brother.
Something this weird has to be important. Does it open?
Hmm. Brother, what?
You're coming with me, buddy.
Oh, yeah. What about the missing piece for that other thing? Nope. Nothing in here for that. What
Some kind of hammer. I wonder if it's from the statue of that little dude.
in the world?
One hillbilly and his hammer reunited. Okay, time to unlock that gate. What prize lies behind the mystery door? Do I even want to know? Maybe it's a pattern, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Or heads and heads. And heads.
Tree key.
There's something etched on these paintings.
Yes, I know. Sick. First try.
That was not so bad.
Well, if you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works, I think you got your wish.
Hooray.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Let's take a look around. Be careful. This whole place is like a film set.
Akkadian demon, Mesopotamia, 23rd century BCE. Statue from Akkadian Empire. Cuneiform on fragmentary clay tablets discovered nearby suggests it represents a mythological demon. Worshippers believed it capable of bestowing supernatural power in exchange for their devotion, protecting them and destroying their enemies. God.
It's like a museum for... I have no fucking idea what. Something unearthly for sure.
Hey, Linda. Check this out. These mean anything to you?
Yeah, actually. It's exactly like in my film, The Prophecy of Pain. You know, right after they open the tomb?
Oh, yeah, totally. It is exactly like that. Huh.
There is no tomb in The Prophecy of Pain.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting it mixed up with one of the
Come
other...
to think of it, I don't think there are any tombs in any of my movies. Never been into ancient curses and all that kind of fantasy stuff. But you know that, right? Since you're such a big fan of my work?
Okay, look.
You haven't seen a single one of my films, have you?
I am a fan of your reputation.
Sure.
Honestly, just when it comes to movies, I'm more of a... kind of guy. Like, crowd pleaser. Is it Cliff Barra?
My films examine the persistence of evil in the heart of humanity. I'm sorry they're not crowd-pleasing enough for you. But now that you've shown your hand, why don't you tell me how you actually came into possession of the film?
Well, if that's what you want to know, I'm afraid I am gonna need something in exchange.
I don't want to offer my friendship to this guy.
Why don't we make it interesting?
How so?
A little wager.
Terms?
If I win, you tell me what I want to know.
And if I win?
I'll give you my section of the film.
Deal. That's official. You can't take that back.
Jesus, hot sauce. We're not 12.
Flip for it?
Sure, but I get to call it. I call it or no deal.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Heads.
Well,
Dang.
them's the breaks. I believe we had a deal.
Wait.
No.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, worth a try, right?
Fuck off.
Yep. Worth every penny.
I wonder what would have happened if I'd called Tails. Would it have been a different coin? Fold of Fear, Justine Joffrey. Chapter 28, Manifestation. Getting back to the settlement would have been easy a few hours ago, but the starlight was now suffocated, strangled by storm clouds. Beatrice could neither see nor hear whether she'd been followed, not with the air so full of driving rain, as well as the cackling of crows cutting across each other quickly enough to sound the mocking laughter. Their cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much distance she put between herself and the stage. At least she couldn't hear the squelching, the slithering, the screaming. Yet still she pushed on through into the roaring darkness. There was no way she could stop. Not now. Not when she had no clue where that thing might be. The thing that Stamper had conjured, created. Not when the memory of it rising from the sludge and ripping Ron apart was still burning bright in her mind. Something smashed against her shoulder, sending her spinning, tumbling backward into stones, sliding down into shallow salt water with a noisy splash. She landed with a painful cry. The sharp, metallic taste of blood filled her mouth, and she released an awful scream as her nerves began to burn. She tried to force herself back up, only for her bad ankle to buckle. She dropped down with a scream of pain. Beatrice reached for the rocks for support, trying to find purchase. But her grasping fingers only met what felt like sinew and spines and sludge. For all the tears beginning to fill her eyes, she could just about see the Ginny's form looming over her, still dripping with the mud it was born from and the gore of her friends. The clouds closed above, the rain beginning to drum once more. A knotted appendage in the monster's loathsome form caught the distant, dying half-light as its body moved to strike. What book is this? I mean, yeah, but... Oh, too close.
I am speaking from the Tradewinds Movie Theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public, as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear at started in the cinema itself, as it has been reported an employee was stomped to death during a showing of Murder Mill. From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no, okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion. That was an explosion. I can't see. I can't see. Oh my. The police have now opened fire. It now sounds like the police line has been broken, and I can't see anything. What? Oh my god! Oh god! Oh god!
Holy shit.
Jesus. That sounded brutal.
Is that dried blood? This is... No. There's no way. It can't be.
Hey, Linda. You should really come see.
What is this?
It was just displayed here, open to this page.
Talismans. Contain wells of great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims. Victims? Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But it must be important to Augustine if it was left open on this page.
Maybe it's...
Sheriff Green!
I thought it might have been Robert. But I also don't know what happens to Robert here in a perilous place.
Think we should go retrieve the rest of the crew?
It's like he doesn't even question anything they tell him anymore. I mean, he's a smart kid, but parents can be wrong. He's got to get that through his smiley little skull.
Bonnie?
He can't just be a little mama's boy forever.
Bonnie!
Huh?
It's getting really cold. Maybe we should, get the others, head out?
Oh. Cold. Yeah. I got something for that. Pocket warmer.
Thanks, but probably shouldn't drink on the job.
You sure? Oops. I guess I got colder than I thought when I was following you guys all the way out here. I know my limits. I've had to stay right up against them just to get through the past couple weeks at home.
It can't be all bad to spend more time with your family.
Poor Bonnie.
Spoken like a true person who's not spent enough time with my family.
I've spent a lot of time with Jaime.
Jaime's... he can be all right. He just needs to grow up. You've got to convince him to leave Cedar Hills when he graduates. He could come to New York, anywhere. He just can't stay here.
I don't know if Jaime's ever even imagined himself anywhere else. He doesn't think that far ahead.
Well, even if he hasn't, you've got to.
What, leave?
Yeah. I mean, unless there's some secret, unrequited reason why you might want to stick around.
I kind of like her and Bonnie, so.
And how's that any of your business, Bonnie Rivera?
Look, if there's one single thing a small town like this has to offer, it's freshly squeezed gossip.
Why do you hate Cedar Hill so much? Used to be like town mascot.
Oh, that was when I thought the world began on Main Street, circled all the way around the earth, and ended right back on Main Street. Once I moved to New York, I realized the real world starts on Canal Street, bounces back and forth between Avenue C and West Side Highway, and ends on 14th Street. Cedar Hills ain't even in the picture.
How's it going with your band? I really want to see you play some shows.
Oh, donezo, broke up, kaput.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Bands, you know? I started a band to get girls, but I made the grave error of dating a girl in my own band.
Oh?
She was cool, but once she found out my trip back home was indefinite, she and the band pretty much moved on without me.
Oh, poor Bonnie.
You deserve better than that.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why?
Maybe we should go find everybody else.
Are you sure? I was just starting to warm up.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Dang, Bonnie. Okay, we're gonna have to stop right there, even though the anticipation is killing me. I do want to thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for more.